Something unbelievable is happening to Marathon. And no, it's nothing positive, obviously. But the charts have gone completely AWOL, boys. This is unbelievable. There is a chance that we have finally hit something that I have been talking about for a very long time. And that is Marathon's minimum player base until it slowly, week by week, just leaks couple of hundred people here, a couple of hundred people there, until it's no more. So, first of all, Monday could finally be it, boys. Marathon could go under 10k concurrent players. We have been waiting for this for such a long time. Great event. I absolutely love it, obviously. Marathon did stave off going below 10k for 2 weeks. And at this point, a lot of people are starting to think, is this just flat out botting? Because the graphs are no longer making absolutely any sense. Unless the game has plateaued and this is just mega fans. Because look at this, boys. Look at what's happening. Look at this. This is Sunday, 11k. This is the Monday, barely a drop. This is now Tuesday, which is for some reason the fucking second biggest high day of Marathon, which is also something unbelievable and new. And after it's Wednesday. This is Thursday, and Thursday was previously its new peak. But look at this, it's not going up. Same thing with Friday, same thing with Saturday. And if we refresh the page, look at the 10 p.m. statistics, it's 4.6k. And the 10 p.m. statistics was... So this is maybe gonna be like 11.7k. You need to understand that this graph is no longer going like this. It's pretty much going like this. And this is insanity, okay? Because your graph can't go like this all the time and suddenly it just flattens out. That's not how things work, okay? And granted, maybe when the player base truly dies down and it's only super fans, but who the hell thinks that Marathon has 11k super fans? No one? Yeah, my guess would be absolutely no one, obviously. And at this point, boys, I think Monday is going to matter a lot because it could be... Monday could be... There's two potential outcomes currently happening. One, that Marathon has plateaued, in the sense that it's only super fans left, which I don't think is true. I think the super fan count is gonna be around 5k-ish. That has been my suspicion for a month now, that it could be around 5k-ish. Lowest estimation, 2k-ish. Highest estimation, granted, would be 7k-ish. But definitely not 11. That seems sus. A lot of things don't make sense, okay? So, Monday... there's two situations. Either it's gonna be that Marathon has truly plateaued and now it's just the super fans, or we see a massive drop of like something like 4, 3, or maybe even 5k, honestly, because this is what we have seen with Marathon for a very long time. And again, it is insane how improbable this graph currently looks, because, you know, you pick whatever spot here. Let's look at here. You know, this was what it was previously like. Let's find... Okay, let's find here. Okay, so this was Saturday, this was Sunday, and this is how Marathon's graph pretty much always looks. Like, it's a wave. It is literally a wave. It goes up. It goes up when the weekend is slowly nearing by, and then Monday it dips, and then slowly it goes up again around Thursday or something like that. And this has been what we have seen historically for Marathon for a very long time. I mean, literally, let's pick just a couple of places so you can see. Saturday, Sunday, it's, as you can see, going up like this. Then it's Monday, then it goes down, and then it's Thursday and Friday, and, you know, it goes up. This was literally, because this was how this graph acted constantly, literally since yesterday. Again, pick any part. Let's pick it here, okay? Let's find it, okay. Friday, so let's move a little bit here. Friday going up, Saturday, Sunday, Monday going down. If we move a little bit more, then you can see it goes up again. Pick any spot here. Let's see. A Friday goes up, Saturday, Sunday, and it's slowly going down until Monday is it was typically the lowest. Then it was Tuesday, then it was Wednesday, and then it started to go up. Okay, for the longest time, by the way, Marathon has been exactly this graph, by the way. The peak was always at Friday. Then recently, 2 weeks ago, it became Thursday from all of a fucking sudden. And, you know, it changes over time, but with the last time the graph actually changed was literally 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, which is not that much time. And now this graph just doesn't make any sense because it's just flatlining. And there's seemingly no reason to flatline because we can see the typical drop off. We can see the typical marathon drop off of roughly 20%, which has been normal for marathon for the last like 4 fucking weeks. This is Saturday, this is Sunday, and this is Monday Fun Day, and it's 11k from 13k. Granted, it's a little bit less than 20%, I'll give you that, but it's still a lot, and it's still closer to 20k than 20% than anything else. And that has been notable. But now, suddenly, Marathon's just going straight. It's just horizon. That's not actually a word, and don't use that. But it's wild. Either we're gonna see it just be a fucking dead line, or we're going to see an absolutely devastatingly massive drop, which can easily be 30% plus, which would be 3 to, 5k or something like that. Maybe it's not going to be that massive and it's going to be like 2k. I think we're going to see a below 10k next week, 100%. But granted, I have been thinking that that's going to happen for the last 2 weeks, and it has been wild because it hasn't happened and Marathon hasn't really had any updates, which is questionable. And a lot of people are questioning the fact, is Marathon just being botted? Because one of the newest things is obviously the fact that Destiny 2 is getting shut down, and Destiny 2 is getting shut down while it has better numbers than Marathon. Needless to say, people are pissed. I actually don't have the picture. Maybe it's somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Actually, lucky. This is currently what's happening to Marathon. People are mass downloading Marathon because, let's be real, everyone knows that Bungie is shutting down Destiny 2 because they're concentrating on Marathon. They have nothing in the pipes, they have nothing in the works. All of their hopes and dreams literally can only go into Marathon. And people are needlessly upset about the fact that, this is happening. So they downvoted it. But look at this. People are mass downvoting it, and yet the counter brigade of upvotes is 2 times stronger? You need to understand how absolutely fucking insane that is for this to actually occur. So again, it currently seems just like it's foul play. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Bungie's doing something because Bungie has nothing to lose at this point. Sony has already lost all of its money, like 4 times in the past year. Jesus Christ, Sony, what the hell are you doing? They're just playing the vanishing trick on all the money, it seems like. And, well, Marathon is also slowly vanishing, so what is Bungie supposed to do? They can't make the game good. They can't get people back. They're gonna do the PvE thing that's gonna probably make even more people quit because the queue times are gonna be insane. And, I mean, what are you supposed to do? The community is still toxic as fuck. Toxic positivity, by the way, if you did not know. And no one is talking about Marathon. I mean, again, you look at the Twitter results for Marathon, this is... Why is it showing a lot of non-Marathon things? Look at this. There's not a lot. Marathon, no one wants to talk about Marathon, no one cares. The most mentions of Marathon currently are happening because people are mentioning Marathon and Destiny in the same sentence, and that's it. I mean, this is what Bungie wanted. This is what Bungie achieved. 10 out of 10, Bungie. I hope you're happy with your choices because this is what led to Marathon, and that's how it goes. There's no hope for this. I really don't believe Marathon can be made into a good game. It just looks disgusting. That's the first problem. And, well, at some point they're gonna have to add the lore, and the lore is just gonna be, alright, so everyone in the galaxy is now gay because reasons. And there you go, that's probably gonna be the lore. I mean, we all know that that's true. In any case, Marathon's dead, and miracles are happening. And I don't know, boys. I'm excited to see what happens Monday. Either there's gonna be no drop, which feels strange because again, we already went through this with Marathon at the beginning, honestly, for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't know if it can happen again. But we're either gonna see the greatest drop in history, or we're gonna see nothing happen at all, which both situations are honestly very, very interesting. In any case, thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!